levels to watch in the Nasdaq and the S&P as it melts down. We're nearing some very important levels, and that's why I wanted to show you this on a video. So this is the Nasdaq. We've had a 1.5% drop in Nasdaq futures this morning, and we're coming up on some very significant support levels, and this is probably where it's going to go and where it's going to stop. So right here we've got the swing low of 24,157, but it's not just the swing low. It's also where we have the 100 SMA. It is also where, if we expand our chart, you're going to see that we have a Fibonacci retracement level as well. So whenever we have these confluences of different technical indicators all at the same level, this is the 23.6% fib. It's not drawn perfectly, but it's basically right at the same level. And so this tells you that this is the level that Nasdaq is probably going to magnetize towards, meaning that it's probably going to drop towards. And then this is the line in the sand. The 100 SMA is often the line in the sand for bulls and bears. If it holds it, then we're good. But if it breaks below it, then there could be more trouble. But minimally, it looks like it's going to get down to it. If we look at the S&P, that is a very similar level. So here we have the swing low here, and the SMA will probably, move along with it. And if we look at, and this is actually the S&P, let's look at the S&P futures, and it's exactly there, maybe a little bit lower, somewhere around this region here is where we have the support zone in the S&P. So it's a swing low here. It could also go down here simply because of there's no moving averages from here to here, and that it can test the 100 SMA. Now I've got my BK trend SMA meter coming up, and you can see we're bearish on many time frames, lots of red here, and that really supports and tells us that we're moving in a downtrend mode. Lastly, Bitcoin is finally below 100,000, and this is a pretty big support level. So where could it go next? Well, the 100 SMA is not as reliable because we're now below many of the major moving averages. So, and if you look at this, it looks like we've got a double top over here. So we've got to turn to the weekly chart. We've got to turn to the weekly chart in Bitcoin to see where the support level is. And in terms of Bitcoin, if you're trading it, there's definitely support around 91,500. Lots of spike lows here, and then more significant support is going to come in. Let's see where our fibs are. Now remember that Bitcoin likes to follow stocks in terms of risk appetite. So here, we don't have any major significant support till the 38.2% fib, which, coincides with this congestion zone here, the 100 SMA. So be careful. Bitcoin, which always moves more, it's down 4% today, than stock indices and gold,